This is the more believable, actually, I do have to say, the more believable aspect of Meghan Markle, where she wants to be envied by people instead of adored or loved. And I could totally see it because the type of person that she is, she's like a lesser version of Regina George, Mean Girls. And I have to say, when you look at everything she's done, you can really see it. And when you look at the kind of company she keeps with her Sussex squad, because I think that her Sussex squad, they do in fact envy her. They wish they had this life. Oh, a normal girl, call girl, allegedly, a normal girl married a prince. I'm so jealous of Meghan. I wish I could be Meghan. That's why the Sussex squad, that's why they support her, because they envy her. They wish they could have her life. And that's the type of person that she is. She wants to be envied, not loved, right? So when this says right here, she craves envy, not adoration, says one familiar with the Harry and Meghan situation, to which I replied, the only people that envy Meghan Markle are her own supporters. The only reason they support her is because they wish they had her life, a normal that that ended up marrying into the royal family. They think it's a fairy tale and they're jealous of her. Okay? And I absolutely believe that. And I absolutely believe this is why they are fans of hers. That's literally the only reason. Oh, look at Meghan. She married a prince. I wish I could marry a prince. I wish I could be like her. And we've also seen the Sussex squad around Harry, like in person. They look kind of lame. They look like they're in love with him. And it's so weird. I don't know how anyone could be in love with a ginger, bald idiot moron. Probably just because he's a prince. Only, literally, only because he's a prince. But then I also asked ChatGPT. And I said, does a narcissist want to be envied instead of loved? To which ChatGPT replied, yes, in many cases, narcissists prioritize being envied over being loved. This preference is rooted in their desire to maintain a sense of superiority and validation. And that right there, that describes Meghan Markle and her Sussex squad. She doesn't even want them to admire her and love her for the type of life she has. She wants them to envy her and be like, oh man, I wish I had Meghan's life. I don't know who. And that's how you know they're so lame and so shallow. They really are. And there's a few ways that ChatGPT names: admiration versus vulnerability. Love often requires vulnerability and emotional intimacy, while envy, on the other hand, affirms their perceived superiority without requiring them to be vulnerable. That sounds exactly like something she would do. The second one, validation through comparison. Narcissists thrive on external validation. Being envied feeds their need for recognition, control, and power. Envy places the narcissist in a position of power. Exactly, Meghan with her Sussex squad. It creates a dynamic where others aspire to have what they have, which reinforces their sense of control and dominance. I mean, it's right there. Ugh, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine being envious of Meghan. Your life must really suck.